Welcome back with me Axel, and this is the gameplay for Havoc, and we are going to evolve another plane into SS class. So let's get started. And which plane that is actually going to have another evolution, that is this one, Havoc. So I'm going to have like all the perks that is going to increase like this, but there is only one right here that has like the time for numbers. We have 25 seconds, fire rockets in all directions, that's like 5 seconds decrease in the time. So here goes. We have this Havoc and the other perks that I'm not sure whether the power is increasing or not. But of course, let's see right here. We have Nayat and Legatus as our company for today. We have 1, 2, 2 right here. Let's test this out. I'm going to solo the stage. And alright, let's go with this. Using overdrive may save the day. I'm going to have overdrive as well. And let's see right here, we have this strong normal attack after getting evolution on. It's like, wow, SS class. This is going to be great for Havoc, I guess. That's a nice start. And we have to clean up all the other planes. Let's go with the robot's help. And right here, the increase that fires rockets in all directions. That's like twice having the rockets. So here it goes. The special damage, the special increase in the firepower, additional guns, or whatever the perk said. But I guess that's going to be all for this one. Cleaning up almost the entire screens with the help of rockets fires in all directions. So I see that this Havoc has the potential to become a good plane. And let's see right here, we have to clean up the rest of the planes by just using the normal attack, except this. When we are overwhelmed by some kind of other defenses, we have to use our backup, such as robots. And here goes the other planes, and I'm using the overdrive. Very strong overdrive that shoots almost everything. Shoots down everything in except this one. Probably the right defenses. I'm going to test this out later. Oh my goodness, I just getting hit by the laser. So the weakness for this plane is actually lasers. So coming out the damage. So I'm going to use probably the other robots such as Delirium. But alright, I think that's overall for this Havoc, the early attack at 1 to 2 heroic mode. And I guess that's a strong plane. And here goes the other one that I'm going to switch to other robot. How about this Beetle? Let's find the most effective one for this plane. Probably this. Alright, we are going to solo the stage again. The other one probably going to have. Alright, let's see if we can be we can win on this stage. This is a boss stage with Beetle. And here goes. Alright. Spray all over the screens of those tiny rockets, but they are deadly. And now here goes. Not going to be enough. The power seems to be not really enough for this heroic mode. Alright, at least the increase in the power after getting hit, I guess that's strong enough still for this stage. And alright, rockets in all directions again. I'm loving these rockets. And here goes the red defenses. I have to use AR robots. So I guess Beetle. I'm not sure if this robot is good enough or the stage is just a little bit too hard for Havoc. And let's go with this. Rockets in all directions. And we are going to meet the boss. Yes, right here, gunhead. Here goes. Let's see if Havoc will be able to defeat this kind of boss or not. Slay everything with Legatus. Alright, that's one down. And that's the biggest point, the strong point for this plane. And you have like, after getting hit, when you use the shield, that's going to activate the additional gun. That's going to be up like this. Alright. Fire rockets in all directions. Help sometimes. I guess that's one of the good perks for this plane. Alright, that's great. I have taken down most of the cannons and this plane is down. So gunhead, I guess this plane is still good. After you are going to try probably some good dodging skill for this plane. Now I'm very curious where this plane has the ability to take the last boss 130 heroic. For now, we still haven't got any of the update, and why not testing on this? Let me solo this stage and see if this plane is capable or good enough for this kind of stuff against the boss. So the last time I have like gun head, and why not getting this? I'm having the extra 20% damage from this robot. And let's lay off everything on the screen. Let me get this with Legatus just to clean the entire bullets. Right, we got this. That's the extra bullets. And I'm saving a few just for this. Alright, the damage seems to be very up for this kind of boss. And that's the fourth ability, or yes, that's the fourth ability additional gun. Or the fourth ability should be the rockets, but the additional gun is not the fourth ability, and I think the additional gun is up for this kind of boss, except it doesn't have the invincibility, so you have to be very careful trying to dodge all of those bullets on the screen. So pay attention to things like that. So here goes, and the boss is going down after this. That's great. So after hitting the core down with this plane, I think the plane is good enough and strong enough for this kind of boss, except it's not really the strongest plane around for taking the boss down, but at least it does a great job. Anyway, let's go back and switch to the robot, probably Sadus. I'm going to have one more stage at this 1 to 8 heroic mode. This is not a boss stage, but I guess let's go with this. I guess it's so much fun with playing with the close combat. Let me get this. Alright, the first welcome by this plane. And after getting hit, Suicidus sometimes do like a good cooperation with this kind of plane. So like close combat and then you got hit. And then the next is, yes, after getting the close range, it's like you are getting the full long range attack, activating additional guns. And slay everything on the screen with the Legatus. So like a good cooperation with all of these robots. So I think the 4 robots that I just used, they are great for this kind of plane. Except probably Bill. I'm going to have like Sadus or Nayat that spare, adding additional power for normal guns. So that's going to be benefit for this kind of plane. And right, let's go with this. We are going through all of the stage. Defense is down. Rockets all over the screen, but don't worry about that. It's not really that tough for getting this stage done. And let's get this. Fire rockets in all directions again. It's like the Basel perks that has like after getting hit by receiving 400 damage, and then you can fire all the blades in all directions. So more or less we have this. So shoots everything. See that? You can get rid every single bombers on the screens by just using the normal attack. We got this, fires in all directions. But yes, the stage is cleared. So I guess the SS class Havoc, would I recommend that to you guys? Well, I'm not sure yet, except if you guys are good enough at dodging skills, probably this plane is really recommended after getting, well, several improvements. I'm not sure, it's at level 100 and probably going to be better at level 140 at maximum SS class. So after receiving damage, activates an additional cannon. This is one of the most favorite perk that I think worth to have this Havoc. So anyway, this is all my gameplay for today, and thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave thumbs up as always, and goodbye. Excited to have all of this setup. It's been a while with this champion, and it's one of the good robots, I suppose, for clearing up all the screens. Alright, and it has like fast reloading speed as well. Alright, that's the 4th ability for the sniper.